First time we tried, it didn't work. Tried to go live and it said, nah, nah, no, 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 no. Oh, but we are live this time. Let's go, everybody. Sorry if you hear an engine revving up outside. I live next to like an auto shop type situation. But we're gonna work on getting my Harlowe up in her ultimate bolt hunter levels. Go ahead and get my shares out. Set everything up here, and we will be good to go. Hopefully this thing's more cooperative than it was the other night. It was giving me some issues. Mostly because I think I need to get a new Ethernet cable for this thing. No, hey, it seems to be working just fine right now. So let's go. So currently we've gotten her up to UVH3. So we need to start working on our challenges. Going the wrong way. Go here and then to challenges. So we need to do Battle Wagon, Skull Orchid, and Mimicron. Did I already do? Oh, I guess I already did one of them. Wasn't even paying attention. Look at that. Ooh, should I go one more time at Lictor? Screw it before we leave. Might as well.
Have you come all this way just to die?
Oh, Romasabi. I already know how this is gonna go for you, and it's not very well. Come on, give me what I want. Not a dang thing. It's always so mean to me, guys. Oh wait, more loot. Well, dang. Still not what I wanted. Alright. Figured we'd take him out before we go anywhere since we were already here. From when I was trying to farm for a better version of my class mod. Onward to our challenges. So how's everybody doing? Feel free to chat later if you're watching this as a VOD, or, you know, go ahead and chat now if you're watching it live. Also, if you're watching later as a VOD, feel free to hit that little swipey thing and see the replay of the live chat. Okay. First things first, let's go take out Battle Wagon. You old Battle Wagon! And we're on the way. Dang, I got his leg came off.
First pair of eyeballs I see today are getting snatched!
Well, he didn't get to see anybody's eyeballs today. So I guess they weren't getting snatched. I'll overtop that. Oh, there is a mic in the Discord. It's going alright. Just coming over here. Started my stream. Streaming it up. Murdering things. Knocking out challenges to go up in UVH on my harlowe. Oh yeah? Oh yeah. You can turn, if you had your data, or like, say like, if you had your data for the PS4 version, you can import your characters up to the PS5 version. That's what I did. No data. I've had all the events spawn. I've already completed all 3. Yeah, see, I saw things saying they're supposed to spawn every 1 to 2 hours, but I've only ever had them spawn like once a day, if I'm lucky. Yeah, actually. See, the one thing I want them to fix is sometimes you go on the map, it won't let you move the map. And you have to like change over a tab and then come back. Yeah. It's like you gotta position where the center of the screen is before you zoom. Just a weird. It just doesn't focus toward where your marker is. It just focuses like toward like a weird, like it just goes in and out wherever it is. You know what I mean? Like it doesn't move for some reason. When you zoom in. Oh, I don't even have that area open for that one. No, that one's not active either. Mhm. No, no, I already saw about that. About how to get the end of the line the first time. Yeah, I know, I already know how to do it. I've never done that quest on my character just to make sure I didn't mess it up. I already knew about that quest a long time ago. Old end of the line. Okay. Let's see. I don't remember Kron is. School Orchid was in the grindstone of the worthy. That's right. Yeah, no, they so you even start off getting off the bus and everything the same as 1 and 3. A lot of people don't realize this, but the way you like end up in both games are kind of reminiscent of the previous like. It's just like three's got reminiscence of 1 and four's got reminiscence of 2. Seems like an odd number, even number type thing they're doing. Because both 2 and 4 you wind up where you're going the same way. Whatever vehicle you're traveling on crashes or explodes or whatever. You get sabotaged by your big enemy force versus you're getting off the bus and getting introduced into the elements on the other ones. Oh yeah. Like the 80s movies references and vibes. Wait, if you could call it that. I know it's somewhere in this area, I just don't remember exactly where. Somewhere there's a cave, and in that cave there's a skull blossom. So what's everybody else up to? Everybody's in the general chat, I just don't want to interrupt conversations and things. So I could prioritize, because I gotta talk to my stream and stuff. Hmm. Again, I ain't got a chance to play it yet, but thanks to my grandma, she got me a freaking the new Pokemon game for my birthday on the Switch 1. Yeah. So, I wasn't gonna buy it at full price. I was gonna wait for it to come out cheap. So, I don't have to pay for it at all now.
No need to double tap.
Yeah. Yeah. And no, I really liked 3. It's just really, there was noticeable and understandable hate on some of the story elements because, to really enjoy the story of Borderlands 3, you gotta find a lot of echo logs that explain all the background shit that they probably should have explained in the main story. Yeah. Yeah, and yeah, yes, that can be said for literally every Borderlands game. That's kind of their thing, but it just felt more apparent in 3 than the other ones. 'Cause, like, you can still enjoy the story of 1, 2, and 4 without the echo logs, with the background stuff. The echo logs just deepen the story. You know, versus 3, where, like, if you just play the story by yourself, you're kind of like, eh, until you get to the end, and you're like, oh, that was really cool. Oh my god, was she ugly. Yeah, you know? I think they learned their lesson on this one. They're able to provide a better story. That was like, not just, you know, better story, but more appealing to more audiences too. Because, like, even though I enjoyed the story of 3, there were still things that were like, eh, and I could definitely see why people would not be enjoying it. Oh, poor Maya. If I could turn back time. I mean, that would have been an interesting and unexpected twist. Oh, we're turning her to be a siren apprentice, but she dies, which fuels Maya's need for revenge. Hmm. Yeah. But then we wouldn't have got the whole little emotional thing with Krieg either, so. Hmm. So it's like, but I would much rather just seen, Krieg getting to be reunited with Maya than what we got. But hey, can't change what happened. On we go. Mm. Oh man, let me tell you, did this game shoot down all the theories everybody had about the Timekeeper bringing people back to life? Which kind of cracked me up personally, but I'm swimming in water that I can't see. I am magic. Splishy, splishy. I create the water. Like, cause when my arm moves around and, like, when the splashes and stuff from when you're swimming happen, so it's like splashing water everywhere, but if I stay still, there is no water other than what's coming out of my character's hands. I am become waterbender. Although there's supposed to be a whole ass pool of water here. I'm swimming in the air. Would be nice, but I doubt it. It acts like normal water. Whoa. These fish spots are in the air. With fish jumping out of them. This is trippy. Just take a quick little fishing detour. And we get a can of soda. Fucking course we do. And another can of soda. You wanna say something hilarious? Splash, even though there's no water. Trippy, trippy. No, hey,
Won't argue
items.
with that.
All going into my junk. Alright, back to swimming into the not water. I can hear water splashing. So deep. Yeah. So, on the new Pokemon game, I got as far as did my first battle and got my first Pokemon. That was it earlier, and then I had to do a bunch of crap, and then it was time to stream, so I couldn't play. So, yeah, from what I was seeing. But yeah, I ended up changing what I was gonna start with too, because I freaking saw a video that said you could get a choice of the Kanto starters very early in the game, and then also not that much farther after, there's little quests you can do to get the 3 Kalos starters. Yeah, so my one half of my team is going to be, because I went ahead and picked Chikorita because of that, because I'm going to get Charmander and Froakie. It's going to be my grass, water, fire, you know. And then it could change later, but I've gotten a few other things I'm thinking about. But I've played all the gens. I've been a big Pokemon fan since I was a wee little lad. When Pokemon first became a thing. I played freaking my first Pokemon game, which was Blue version, before I could even read at my cousin's house. First one that I owned was Red version. Or well, first actual working one that I owned was Red version. A friend of mine gave me a copy of Blue or Yellow version at one point in time, and the only thing that was up with it is the save thingy didn't work on it. It was a glitch cartridge. And, freaking, so you had to beat the game all in one go. You know, and I was on one of them brick Game Boys, so... so I had to do it in one run of the batteries, too. I got really good at speedrunning Pokemon Yellow. Alright, Psycho Bot. Oh yeah. Let me go through and do that at some point. Oh, get the stuff we had. Oh yeah. And then the one that spawns after that. Be better if I had some like fire damage, or not fire, but corrosive damage to throw in here. But once I got all my stuff stacked up, still chunked up that last health bar. Chunk, 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 chunk. Mm. No, the mayhem thing, yeah. Oh no. I really don't remember where this damn cave thing was. I'm almost tempted to switch over to my Rotha, look at where it was, and then come back. And then go mm-hmm. Oh, funny. What is that? Oh, Mahari. I got to play like a little bit. I got as far as I got my first Pokemon, and I did my first battles, and that was it. Oh, and I saved in the hotel room. Because I had to do a bunch of stuff before my stream. Yeah, I have to get to where they let me do the mystery gift stuff. I know that much. But I ended up going with Chikorita because I found out that you can get the Kanto and Kalos starters like right in the beginning of the game. No, Totodile is awesome. And he's actually one of the freaking better picks for the game because I think he's like the 6th highest hitting attack type Pokemon in the game once he's Mega Evolved. Uh, like Tyranitar and Heracross and then some legendaries. Oh, Charizard's not an attack type. No, Charizard's special attack type. It's special attack stats high. That they raise both at like a high level and they're almost even, but his special attack's just a little bit higher than his attack. And then to make it even worse, I'm going to Mega Charizard X his ass, so super special attack. No. Why? No. X has higher special attack boost whenever they get their stats distributed amongst them. No, Y is the physical attacker. Yeah. Yes, I don't know what it is in Pokemon Go, but in the main core games, X has more special attack and Y has more physical attack. That's why, like, X gets the blue fire to signify his increase in special attack, and X gets the bigger claws and the sharp elbow thingies and stuff to signify his increased attack power. Yeah. His arm. Like bat wings. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, there are dragons that have a wing structure like that. It depends on the mythology of dragon you're looking at. What's up? Alright. Hmm. Oh, yeah. Yeah, shiny hunting, from what I saw, is super, super, super easy once you unlock fast travel in that game. So basically, you put a pin somewhere and you map out, like, you look at how far you are away from that pin, and you want to stay within 50 meters of it and look at all the Pokemon that spawned around you, and all you have to do, like, you want to do this near a point where you can fast travel. Every time you fast travel to that point, it's going to reload the map, and you just go check all those Pokemon that you spawned, and you can keep reloading them until they're shiny. And once you have a shiny charm, it's even faster. Yeah, not if you make it flee or you knock it out, you can save and then quit real quick and reload, and it'll be back like reloaded, like you never battled it. Yeah, so shiny hunting's it's gonna be super easy. Mhm. Oh yeah. I don't remember. I thought I think Ampharos might be an attacker. I don't know if it was one of his signature moves. I can remember. He used to be like a good Pokemon back in the day because he could learn both like Thunder Punch and Ice Punch. But also that might have been before the whole special and attack stat split too in Gen 2, so I don't know what he became. But in Gen 2, motherfucker was a monster. Athena, quit. Puffy. Okay, that's it. I'm gonna have to go over to my Rafa and figure out where this thing is gonna go. I keep getting distracted and then I'm just going around places. I really don't know. Also, why is my legend... Is it because I was playing with Cat? Did Cat's settings affect my legend? Yeah. Yeah, it did. No wonder I couldn't fucking find anything. Because he's the host. Yeah, that was a very weird interaction, because, like, why the heck was all my icons hidden? I've never set all my icons to be hidden. No, he was. Yeah.
Where to next?
You know, I'm yeah, I'm honestly surprised they didn't bring that back, but I guess it would have been a bitch to do this big of a map like that, where they had it all pieced out and sectional.
I hope you like surprises.
In the Legends game, because you actually like sneak up on Pokemon, and if you hit a Pokemon in the back with a Pokeball and they're not paying attention to you, you get a higher chance to catch them in the Legends games. You remember, this one's not a core game. It's gonna have some weird mechanics. Like, for example, you only get one, like, stage down when you're using moves that, like, lower defenses and things like that. And it, like, lasts for a period of time because it's active combat on this one. I only played one match, and it was, very different. But I do know from what I've already heard from other people that your attack cooldowns on your Pokemon can decrease the higher your Pokemon speed stat is. And the Digimon system reminds me of a cross between like Digimon World's battle system or like Power World's battle system a little bit, right? But there's one thing I like better about Digimon in particular's battle system, and there's something that I thought was going on the way they advertised it, but I guess not. um, Whenever you're in a battle in Digimon World, your Digimon, instead of just running around like they do on this one, like they actually start fighting each other, and then you can tell them when to do their special moves at like certain times to try to like capitalize in certain moments in the fight. But if your moves are on cooldown, they're still fighting each other. Where this one, if your move's on cooldown, then you're not doing anything. So you want to keep at least one move that you can like spam out, and then like have other moves set up to like debuff or buff yourself or fucking have like big hit moves to like take large chunks of your opponent's health. But have your spammable to like keep, the pressure up. I did see, thanks to Austin John Plays, though, frickin' he showed that you can actually, if you swap your Pokemon fast enough before an attack happens, you can actually make your Pokemon dodge the attack. Because you'll return them right before the attack hits and throw out your new Pokemon after the attack's resolved. You just gotta time it right. So I thought that was kind of neat.
Egomaniac on the loose!
Oh, what are you guys got going on about? Hold on. Yeah. Oh wow, my dogs are outside barking in an RC car. I mean, a big RC car, but like still, they're barking at an RC car. Flex a good pick in BL3. Not used to what? Because you haven't played Arceus? And Flex a good pick. Well, Arceus was a little different too. Arceus had a different battle system. The only thing that's really the same with Arceus is like being able to sneak around to catch Pokemon. I wonder how the quick ball is gonna work in this game. And is it gonna be like the jet ball equivalent? Well, they've always had freaking like first gen. You had the Pokeball, Great Ball, Ultra Ball, Master Ball, and the Safari Balls. All right. Gen 2, they introduced the April balls, which had like the Heavy Ball, Fast Ball, freaking Love Ball, Level Ball, and Moon Ball. And then Dive Ball. Or not Dive, yeah, no, Lure Ball, not Dive Ball. And then they introduced some more types in Gen 3, along with the Premier Ball. Gen 4, they introduced things like the Dusk Ball, which is my favorite Pokeball. And then, they didn't really introduce that many more types going into the future. This were, level ball, repeat ball, heal ball, dive ball, all that crap. Right? Just generalized, they work for like different ways. Like for example, dive ball works out better with Pokemon that are found underwater. Freaking the net ball works better just on bug and water type Pokemon in general. Freaking Dusk Ball works better at Pokemon in caves that are found at night. By the way, that Dusk Ball coverage, it covers any Pokemon that you find while in a cave or any Pokemon found while at nighttime. They don't have to specifically just be spawning at night. And it actually has a higher catch rate than an Ultra Ball at that time. Otherwise, it's about Great Ball level. They all have different catch rates and abilities and things. But in Legends Arceus, you had, like, varying different types. And then, like, levels for each one. Like, you had something called a Jet Ball, which was a super fast flying Pokeball. That could, like, be used to fucking take Pokemon that were flying in the air really fast. Or, like, from a long distance. Or you had, the Heavy Ball, which would fall a lot closer to you, but had a higher catch rate. So you could, like, if you sneak up closer to a Pokemon, it would be more effective. And then, of course, your regular Pokeball. And then you had, like, Smoke Balls, which weren't for catching, they're for covering up yourself so you could, like, hide in a cloud of smoke. And you had Sticky Balls that could freaking unanger a Pokemon. And things like that, like little utility things in Legends Arceus. Utility things that they no longer have. Oh, you're doing Spider-Man? Mm-hmm. No, I believe you have to play all the way through on the difficulty without changing it. Yeah, I don't think so. Yeah, I platinumed the PS4 version of Spider-Man 1. Lord Buffy Puss Puss, I forgot about that. The actual name of Wild Bounty in Borderlands 4. Lord Buffy Puss Puss. I'm fighting it right now. Lord Buffy Puss Puss. Hmm. Oh, in the universe. Mm-hmm. Well, that's cool. Is there like a tournament going on or something? Or is that for like the #1 patroller thing? What is up, cat? And streaming it up here? How does it feel now that you can legally drink, cat?
Order jerks won't take any time at all.
Well, I'm sure he's drank before. Most people drink before they're actually 21. I know I drank more before I turned 21 than I drank the entire time after I've been 21. And from freaking 15 to 19 were my biggest drinking years. That's crazy. And by the time I was 20, I was kind of sick of it. And then by the time I was 21, it's like, oh, you can legally drink now. Woo.
Oh, satisfying. Got a present for you.
I couldn't even buy alcohol on my 21st birthday if I wanted to. My 21st birthday was on a Sunday in a state where they don't sell alcohol on Sundays. And bars are closed, and I'm in the South. In Oklahoma. Technically, it's Central North America. Central freaking United States, right in the middle. America's butthole. Hmm.
Got a gift for you. Keep 'em mindless so they don't.
What else? Land higher. entirely under.
That'll keep the critters.
So yeah, cat. So I logged into Black Desert last night. Realized I remember not at all how to play that shit, and they changed how all the menus work, so I was super fucking lost. And it took me 30 minutes to figure it out, but I figured out how to collect my money from my family fame fund. And apparently there's a cap to where they stopped giving you money for it now. Like, but I was at the cap. So I got 1,000,000,000 silver just fucking right off the bat. Yeah, well, your family fame fund is the total of fame between all your characters. Yeah, there's so much. I'm about to start a new character and go into one of those season servers with the XP bonus. Oh, yeah. Yeah. That's when you're allowed to play. It was new and... Yeah, undo the season one because you get a lot of cool bonuses for the season or whatever. But I'm gonna start a new character and try one of the newer classes. But my first class I made on there was the Tamer. And then partway after the freaking Tamer came out, right? Or not the Tamer, well, after I started playing and was the Tamer, they released the Valkyrie. So, like, I started a Valkyrie and did all the challenges and stuff they had for her release. And it's crazy because I got my Valkyrie from level 1 to 58 in like 2 or 3 days. So it's crazy. And at the time, the guild we were in, the guild master had one character at level 55, right? Me and my buddy Bruce both had multiple characters over his level. It's crazy about it's crazy about all the weird exclusive things too that happen in gaming. Like I don't know why I paid for that rematch. I wasn't trying to fight him again. But I found out because like at first I wasn't gonna play the new Wizard 101. I might play it now since it's on PlayStation because I'd heard from that there was like it was not fully released, and then after the full release, all the data would be reset, so you'd have to start over. Well, then I found out it was fully released on PlayStation, just not Xbox. So the console version, Xbox had as a like game preview thing going on before the full release. You mean Noah? Jeremiah? You haven't got Jeremiah yet. Have you seen us already? Oh, okay. I thought you like just started. I thought you like just started. Damn, don't forget about PoE too. I know Neil set up a lot of gear aside for when you get higher level and stuff. You'll be alright. You don't need too many brain cells for that. Oh yeah. After my stream though, I'm gonna play a little bit of Legends ZA though. My grandma bought it for me for my birthday. Oh yeah. Originally I was gonna start with Tepig because his Mega looks fucking cool as fuck with that fire spear. He gets like fire armor on him. Looks cool as fuck. Honestly, I've seen all three of them now, and by far, Boris looks the fucking coolest out of all three. The Fraligator, freaking Imborn, Meganium's Megas. Fucking, Meganium gets the biggest glow up in their Mega, though, because, like, her special attack stat's not that good, and, you know, as with all Megas, they get 100 additional stat points distributed across all 6 of their stats when they Mega Evolve. Fucking 60-something of them for Meganium go into special attack. Meganium gets a huge fucking special attack boost. Mega Evolving. I just think it's crazy about like just a couple. Oh wow, my